Quality is not an act, it is a habit. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Happiness depends upon ourselves. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice he is the worst. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. Hope is a waking dream. A friend to all is a friend to none. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Republics decline into democracies and democracies degenerate into despotisms. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. The law is reason, free from passion. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something, by developing before us the powers of thought. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. We make war that we may live in peace. Well begun is half done. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. Jealousy is both reasonable and belongs to reasonable men, while envy is base and belongs to the base, for the one makes himself get good things by jealousy, while the other does not allow his neighbor to have them through envy. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility but through greatness of mind. To run away from trouble is a form of cowardice and, while it is true that the suicide braves death, he does it not for some noble object but to escape some ill. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. A tyrant must put on the appearance of uncommon devotion to religion. Subjects are less apprehensive of illegal treatment from a ruler whom they consider God-fearing and pious. On the other hand, they do less easily move against him, believing that he has the gods on his side. We become just by performing just action, temperate by performing temperate actions, brave by performing brave action. For one swallow does not make a summer, nor does one day, and so too one day, or a short time, does not make a man blessed and happy.